Versatile Infotainment provides thousands of informative videos of our viewers. If you want more informative videos, please like and subscribe our channel. So let's go our topic.
Mark Wahlberg is a $400 million American actor, rapper, model, producer, and businessman. Undoubtedly, one of the more fascinating careers in Hollywood has been Mark Wahlberg's. In his adolescence, Mark, the original fifth member of the pop sensation known as the New Kids on the Block, left the group and turned to illegal activity. After serving time in prison, he made the decision to change his ways. He began his lucrative rap career as Marky Mark in the early 1990s, when he was a member of the group Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. He released a few hit songs as Marky Mark, the most popular of which was Good Vibrations, which achieved platinum certification. He also starred in several popular Calvin Klein advertisements at this period, as well as a now famous photo spread for Vanity Fair. He gave up the Marky Mark alias and turned his attention to acting in the mid-1990s, and soon he was enjoying an A-list acting and producing career. He can easily command $10 million as an actor to perform in a movie, but he usually takes lesser pay in exchange for a cut of the back-end revenue. His movies have brought in over $5.4 billion at the box office worldwide to date. Transformers: Age of Extinction 2014 is his biggest film office smash, grossing $1.1 billion worldwide. Global revenue for the 2017 follow-up was $600 million. Lone Survivor, Patriots Day, Boogie Nights, Shooter, The Perfect Storm, Rockstar, The Italian Job, The Departed, The Other Guys, Ted, and multiple Transformers films are a few of the well-known films starring Mark Wahlberg. In the process, he has earned numerous accolades, including a BAFTA Award, 3 SAG Awards, 3 Golden Globe Awards, and numerous others. Mark Wahlberg is a highly successful and sought-after entertainment producer and entrepreneur, which is maybe most significant to his net worth. Mark has achieved great success with his fitness brand F45 Fitness and Wahlburgers Burger Restaurant, the latter of which went public in July 2021. As we go into more depth in this article later on, Mark now holds 8 million shares in F45 as a result of his early venture capital investment. There are currently about 50 Wahlburgers restaurants operating worldwide, and the business brings in more than $100 million a year. Mark, in his early life, on June 5, 1971, Robert Michael Wahlberg was born in Dorchester, Boston, Massachusetts. Of the 9 children, he is the youngest. Mark wasn't supposed to be a part of New Kids on the Block at first. Donnie Wahlberg, his older brother, was also a member when he was 13 years old. Mark left New Kids a few months later. He was an unhappy child. After he admitted guilt to felony assault at the age of 16, he was sentenced to 2 years in prison for a brutal attack on 2 Vietnamese men in 1988. In the end, he barely completed 45 days of his sentence. In addition, he yelled racial epithets during attacks on different groups of African American children. Marky Mark. After being released from prison, Wahlberg's brother Donnie assisted him in re-entering the music industry by producing Marky Mark's debut album. Good Vibrations, a song by Marky Mark from the 1991 album Music for the People. Peaked at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and subsequently achieved platinum status. Although his second record wasn't as popular, it did help him gain a following and a reputation for embarrassing himself in public. Modeling for Calvin Klein. Wahlberg was signed on as a Calvin Klein underwear model in 1992, and for a large portion of that year, his picture was prominently displayed on a Times Square billboard. Career in acting. Wahlberg abandoned the Marky Mark pseudonym after making his acting debut in the 1993 TV movie The Substitute. He debuted on the big screen in Renaissance Man 1994, but reviewers didn't start to notice him until he co-starred with Leonardo DiCaprio in The Basketball Diaries 1995. Fear 1996 was Wahlberg's first leading role in a motion picture. In Paul Thomas Anderson's Boogie Nights 1997, he played Dirk Diggler, a fictionalized version of the iconic porn star John Holmes, and won plaudits from both the critics and the audience. With Three Kings released in 1999, he gained even more recognition. Wahlberg broke through in high-profile action movies in the 2000s with The Perfect Storm 2000, Planet of the Apes 2001, and The Italian Job 2003. He was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor, a Golden Globe for Best Performance by an Actor, and a National Society of Film Critics Best Supporting Actor Award for his role in Martin Scorsese's thriller, The Departed 2006. The Happening 2008, The Lovely Bones 2009, Ted 2012 and Ted 22015, Lone Survivor 2013, Transformers Age of Extinction 2014, Daddy's Home 2015, Deepwater Horizon 2016, Transformers The Last Night 2017, and Instant Family 2018 are some of the other well-known movies in which he has starred. Among his more recent motion pictures are Uncharted Father Stew and Me Time from 2022. Further projects are in the works. The whole productions that's closest. Apart from being a renowned actor, Mark Wahlberg has achieved success as a producer, contributing to numerous films in which he has starred. He executive produced the HBO series Entourage, 2004 to 2011, which was partially based on his personal experiences in Hollywood through his production business, Closest to the Whole. As executive producer, he made $3 million a year when the show was running. In addition, he produced the Entourage movie. The television shows Boardwalk Empire, Ballers, and How to Make It in America have all been executive produced by Mark. A variety of movies, such as Lone Survivor, The Fighter, Deepwater Horizon, Instant Family, and Patriots Day, have also been made by the Closest Thing to the Whole. Films from Mark's production company have brought in close to $900 million at the box office worldwide to far. The world's finest money controversy. The J. Paul Getty biography, All the Money in the World studio took the bold choice to recast and reshoot Kevin Spacey's parts with a completely different actor after the news of his indiscretions leaked. Consequently, both Mark and his co-star Michelle Williams were asked to return for further scene work. When it was eventually discovered that Wahlberg earned an additional $1.5 million for his efforts on the reshoots, while Michelle Williams was paid less than $1,000, a new scandal sprang up. Wahlberg responded by donating the funds to the Time's Up Legal Defense Fund, which assists in paying for the legal defense costs of women who have come out with their cases as part of the Time's Up movement due to sexual harassment at work. Endorsements. Apart from his well-known 1992 Calvin Klein collaboration, Mark Wahlberg has endorsed a number of other brands as a brand ambassador, such as GNC, a health and nutrition company, where he marketed the Marked line of sports nutrition supplements. In March 2017, he allegedly apparently agreed to pay $10 million to serve as a T's spokesperson. Wahlberg co-owns the burger restaurant Wahlburgers alongside his brothers Donnie and Paul. AE hosted a reality series centered around the Wahlberg family from January 2014 to July 2019. There are 49 Wahlburger restaurants worldwide as of this writing. The corporation brings in more than $100 million a year. Additional investments. Wahlberg invested in a cricket team in Barbados in July of 2013. He enlisted the help of billionaire businessman Ron Burkle and rapper Sean Diddy Combs in 2015 to invest in Aquahydrate, a startup that makes bottled water. Additionally, he is a co-founder of Performance Inspired, a sports nutrition firm. He took part in a $6 million fundraising round for Stock, an online marketplace for used sneakers, in 2017. In Columbus, Ohio, Wahlberg and business partner Jay Feldman purchased a Chevy dealership in 2018. Mark Wahlberg Chevrolet became the new name of the dealership. Wahlberg made a 2021 investment in the Fletcher Azul Tequila Company. F45 exercise. How much F45 is Mark Wahlberg smoking right now? Wahlberg and Fide Capital, a private equity firm, acquired a share in the F45 fitness business in March 2019. F45 was valued at $450 million by their investment. F45 debuted on the New York Stock Exchange in July of 2021. It concluded trading on its first day of operation with a $1.6 billion public market valuation. Under his own name, Mark is the direct owner of 2.2 million shares of F45 through a company called MWIG LLC, which is jointly held by Mark and a number of investors. He also holds 5.8 million shares. A quarter of MWIG shares are owned by Mark. Based on the April 2022 price per share of F45, Mark's 8,018,071 shares are valued at $88.2 million in total. Based on the June 2022 price per share of $4.40 for F-45, Mark's investment is valued at $36 million. Mark took over as F-45 Training's chief brand officer in 2023. Property. Mark spent $4.95 million for a Beverly Hills house in 2001. In 2015, he put this house up for $30 million. Across a 9,000 square foot main house and a surrounding guest house, this property has 7 bedrooms and 11 bathrooms. Situated on nearly 2 acres of land, the property boasts beautiful, well-landscaping features, such as a golf course, jacuzzi, basketball court, and personal fitness center, in addition to a pool with a waterfall. Wahlberg sold the house in April 2018 for $12.4 million. Mark lived in an extraordinarily gorgeous mansion in the gated suburb of Beverly Hills called Beverly Park for little over 10 years. In May 2009, Wahlberg and his spouse paid $8.25 million for one of the final undeveloped properties in Beverly Park. Built on more than 6 acres, he commissioned renowned architect Richard Landry to create the 30,000 square foot main house, which turned out to be somewhat ridiculous in a good way. The cost of construction alone most certainly exceeded $20 million. A big pool, movie theater, basketball court, golf course, and much more are included in the finished complex. In April 2022, Mark put this house up for sale, asking $87.5 million. Mark removed the listing from the MLS in November 2022 after several months without any buyers. Then, a month later, he put the house back on the market for $79.5 million. They eventually sold their Beverly Park estate in February 2023 for $55 million. They avoided paying almost $3.5 million in taxes if they had stayed in California by selling their mansion while living in Nevada. Mark and his spouse paid $15.6 million in August 2022 for 2 undeveloped lots in the incredibly exclusive gated enclave of the Summit in the Las Vegas suburbs. Wahlberg paid $4.5 million for a 7,300 square foot townhouse in the upscale Summerlin resort community of the Summit Club as he waited for a mansion to be constructed. Mark sold his townhouse at Summit Club in September 2023 for a sum of $16.6 million. Famous film pay. As we previously mentioned, Mark Wahlberg may now make at least $10 million plus backends to play the lead in a successful movie. A list of some of his noteworthy acting base wages over the years is shown below. 1995's The Basketball Diaries, $60,000. Wahlberg's film career didn't exactly begin at the bottom, as evidenced by his supporting role in a Leo DiCaprio movie. Still, he received a meager $60,000 for his part in the movie. Fear, $250,000 in 1996. Fear, a suspense thriller that debuted in the middle of the 1990s, elevated Wahlberg's career to a completely new plane. Fortunately for him, he also received a raise. While he may not have achieved a B-list status just yet, the $250K he received for the movie was still a substantial sum. 1997's Boogie Nights, $1 million. Boogie Nights is a provocative film that documents the birth of so-called golden age porn and features a full frontal from the young actor. Given that the actor received his first $1 million salary for the movie, maybe it was worth it. 1999's Three Kings, $2 million. This was Wahlberg's turning point, a treasure hunt set in a war, as he began to be recognized as a genuine thespian. As a result of his role in the movie, the actor earned $2 million, which was an equally amazing payoff. The Perfect Storm, a $1 million film from 2000. Wahlberg earned an additional $1 million for his role in this American biographical film, which followed George Clooney and explored the perils of working on fishing boats. $8 million for Planet of the Apes 2001. Wahlberg received his largest salary to date, $8 million, for his portrayal of an epic, sci-fi classic in Planet of the Apes, which was widely praised for its modern rendition. 2001's Rockstar, $6 million. Wahlberg had a great year, and this movie cemented his status as both a powerful force and a sex icon. A fantastic tale of a working man who seized the opportunity of a lifetime, the movie appears to have many similarities to Mark Wahlberg's career. In any case, he received $6 million to portray one of the greatest rock legends to appear on television. A $10 million film, The Truth About Charlie 2002. This film, which is a remake of the beloved movie Charade, is a complicated romantic thriller. Wahlberg made an astounding $10 million for this movie, making the runaround well worth it. This had been his largest salary to that point. 2003, The Italian Job, $2.5 million. The Italian Job, an epic-scale heist film, is an American remake of the British picture of the same name. His pocketbook, though, wasn't as fortunate. Just $2.5 million was given to the actor for his role in the film. $500,000 from I Heart Huckabees 2004. Even though the actor had a tiny part, I Heart Huckabees is an excellent movie that undoubtedly improved the actor's resume. A minor but essential member of a cast that included Dustin Hoffman, Lily Tomlin, and Jason Schwartzman, this part highlighted his flexibility and earned him an additional $500,000. 2005's Four Brothers, $2 million. In this contemporary classic, Wahlberg starred with music legends Tyrese Gibson, Andre 3000, and actor Garrett Hedlund. It was an amazing action movie with a really sympathetic plot. The film received excellent reviews, and Wahlberg was paid $2 million for his part in it. 2005's Invincible, $5 million. Football enthusiasts will like Invincible, which is a great movie that features a moving story that Wahlberg skillfully brings to life. Moreover, he made a respectable living doing it. His cash on hand grew by $5 million. 2005's The Departed, $5 million. Wahlberg's supporting appearance in The Departed, a mafia movie that won numerous accolades, brought an extra $5 million into his bank account. $10 million for Shooter 2007. In this military-themed action movie, which is also fantastic, Wahlberg plays a Marine sniper who is on the run. The actor's salary increased still further when he was paid $10 million to play Bob Lee Swagger. 2010, The Fighter, $500,000. This time, Wahlberg plays a boxer who is plagued by intersectional, personal, and professional problems in another action-packed movie. The actor accepted a wage decrease for the part, despite giving a fantastic performance. He received $500,000 for his involvement in the movie. Ted, $7.5 million in 2010. In this hilarious film, Seth MacFarlane plays Ted, a talking teddy bear that Mr. Wahlberg plays against. Ted is surprising, provocative, and young. The actor, once again making a sizable sum of money, received $7.5 million for his part in the movie. 2013, Two Guns, $10 million. Denzel Washington, the actor's co-star in the thriller Two Guns, was a big gun for the modern era. Wahlberg made $10 million for his role in this fantastic film, which also came with a respectable paycheck. 2013, Lone Survivor, $4 million. Wahlberg portrays a Navy SEAL stationed in Afghanistan later that year. The celebrity more than earned his $4 million for contributing his acting skills to the movie, which is both heartwarming and brutal. 2014's Transformers, $17 million. The actor received his largest salary to date for playing the lead character of Cade Yeager in the action-packed movie, demonstrating the unpredictability of the performing industry. He had a great time portraying a vigilante in this robotic movie, but I'm very sure that his primary incentive for accepting the role was the $17 million.